In this video, we'll discuss about while loop in C. So first, let us consider the basic syntax of writing a while loop. So its corresponding syntax will be just like this. While conditional expression. Just before the conditional expression, you will be specifying the initial value of the loop variable, or you can say it as initialization. And this is statement block, okay, or you can write list of statements here, and then followed by the update statement. So this is the while loop, okay, and we can call this while loop as entry control loop, because it will check the conditional expression first. If the condition is satisfied or condition is true, then only it will allow the control to execute this block of statements containing one of the statement as update statement. Okay. Now let us see its corresponding flow chart. Okay. So first, it should be initialization according to the flow of execution. You can see initialization is done, and after the initialization, it should be conditional expression, and this is going to evaluate this conditional expression. So if this conditional expression is evaluated to true, then the block of statements will be executed. So you can observe the statements one by one will be executed, and after that update statement will be executed. Update statement, and after execution of the update statement, now control will be transferred back to this conditional expression. Okay, suppose if you are considering a statement x which is outside this while loop, let us consider this is a statement x. So once this conditional expression is evaluated to false, then the control comes out of this loop and it will execute this statement x. It will execute statement x. Okay, so this is how it will execute, isn't it? So whenever conditional expression is evaluated to false, then directly it will go out of this while loop and executes statement x. Okay, so let me consider an example here. Suppose I am considering int I is equal to 5, and writing this while loop I less than or equal to 10, printf percentage d slash t I value, and also incrementing value of I by 1. If you see statements like this while writing while loop programs, so primarily you can observe this is actually representing the initialization part. Okay, so this is indicating initialization of the loop variable, and this is representing the conditional expression. Okay, so if this conditional expression is evaluated to true, then only the block of statements will be executed. And inside this while loop we have multiple statements here. Okay, so this statement is one of the statement, or okay, you can write a sequence of statements inside the while loop. But if you consider this statement, it is going to update or modify the loop variable. So this comes under update statement. It comes under update statement inside this while loop. Okay. Now let us consider quickly what will be the output produced by this particular program. Okay. So first initialization is done. So then what happens? So once the initialization is done, then it will consider a memory location and it will store value of I as 5 inside this memory location. Now we are writing the while conditional expression here. While I less than or equal to 10, which is 5 less than or equal to 10, condition will be evaluated to true. So immediately it is going to print value of I. Value of I is how much? 5 will be displayed. And after that I plus plus. So in the next iteration I value will be incremented by 1. So I value will become 6. And if you look at the conditional expression, it will be 6 less than or equal to 10. Condition is again evaluated to true. And it will display value of I as 6. And then I plus plus. So this time I value will become 7. Okay. Now in the next iteration, you can see 7 less than or equal to 10. Again, condition is evaluated to true. It will display value of I as 7. And then I plus plus. So I value gets modified to 8 here. And again, if you look at the conditional expression, 8 less than or equal to 10, condition becomes true. So it will display value of I. And then I plus plus. So this time I value gets modified to 9. And now look at the conditional expression, 9 less than or equal to 10, condition will be evaluated to true and it will display value of I as 9, and then I plus plus I value will become 10 here. 10 less than or equal to 10, condition will become true and it will display 10 also. Then I plus plus I value, okay, you can see already current value of I is 10 and we are able to display I value as 10. Then I plus plus I value will become 11. 11 less than or equal to 10, condition will become false. So the block of statements will not be executed. And finally the output will be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So this is how it will display the output. Okay. Now let me give you a program. Okay. So you just find out this code snippet. What is the output produced by this particular code snippet? So consider I is equal to 5 here. Okay. And look at the condition while I greater than 1, printf percentage d slash t I, and then I minus minus. Okay. So if you consider this particular code snippet, then let's see how this is going to work. I is equal to 5 and you can observe variable I containing value will be how much? 5. Now writing the conditional expression I greater than 1, that is 5 greater than 1, condition true or false. Condition becomes true and it will display value of I. Okay. So in the output you will see value of I, 5 will be displayed, and later I minus minus, value of I will be decremented by 1, which means I value will become 4. Now we can see 4 greater than 1, condition becomes true and it will display value of I as 4. Then I minus minus, again value of I gets decremented by 1, so I value becomes 3. Now 3 greater than 1, condition becomes true and it will display value of I as 3. Then again I minus minus, so this time I value becomes 2. Now condition will be 2 greater than 1, which is again true. Okay. So it will display 2. In the next iteration I value, okay, you can see I value becomes 1, right? 1 greater than 1 condition will become false. So control will come out of this while loop. And the final output will be 5, 4, 3, 2. Clear? So this is how we tend to write programs using while loop.